way near in the distance. There are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys already finding themselves in a pretty massive hole, 0-3 to start the new year. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys ready to show out in front. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. The numbers for Falk a week ago, just a really crisp, clean effort, well over 100 yards receiving.
But didn't you feel like he needed a hug when we talked with him this week?
Oh, because he wanted the touchdown.
He wanted the touchdown. He was impressed.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Brings up third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and do under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
10 yards on the pickup.
Second down and inches. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Seahawks first down.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
2 yards.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now 3rd down and very long.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Going up top for Cup. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come. And out now come the Seahawks. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Looking to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 18-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now back to throw. This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Jackson Smith-Njigba. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Walker. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his... Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Now, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them, because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
Now, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now he's going to... The pressure gets to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. A shot downfield for Burks. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Credit good coverage there in the pass breakup to pass. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
15 yards. And the Seahawks.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds Smith-Njigba. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Another Seahawks 1st down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll be in search of yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Here's a diving catch right side. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Now he's loose at the 40, and he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
At the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more important. The ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to Traylon Burks. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up second and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for Cooper
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 61 yards. And the Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. He completes this to Walker. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard.
And going right back to Walker. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. He gets this one to Burks. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with two remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down. And out now come the Seahawks. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous.